How y'all doing today? How everybody doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm Uncle Bill. I'm here to, you know, show a little love. How y'all doing today? Before we go on about our new story, let's hit the like and subscribe button. I know it's been a minute for me, y'all, but I'm gonna start posting. I'm just gonna do a couple of stories to see what just to see what's going on around the world. You got anything you want to share? Drop it in the comments. Anything you want me to talk about, let's drop it in the comments. But today, we got an interesting story. We got a story about El Chapo. Y'all know who El Chapo is. Don't act like you don't know it. If you've been under a rock, El Chapo is the leader of the Mexican cartel that's locked up currently in Supermax in Colorado. So what's going on? Well, I'll let them tell y'all. We'll talk about it as we after. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch the story.
El Chapo escape fears are not unfounded. He tunneled out of the last Mexican prison where he was.
Let's see what's going on.
Locked up and rode to freedom on an underground motorcycle. That was his second escape. Tonight, the I-Team has a letter from El Chapo in which he implies that U.S. prison officials are bullying him because
hold on, yeah.
Nobody's ever broken out of the Supermax prison here in Colorado since opening in 1994, known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies. This airtight penitentiary has housed the worst of the worst, including billionaire cartel kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Like the rest here, segregated and on permanent lockdown 23 hours a day. El Chapo writing a letter to the U.S. judge and Chicago native who sent him here in this English translation.
All right, so did y'all hear that? Y'all heard that he is locked down for 23 hours a day. But they scared to give him his legal information because they think he might escape because he didn't escape. Well, I'll let them tell you. Go ahead.
Filed today and obtained by the I-Team. Chapo says prison authorities are preventing him from receiving attorney documents for new court motions. They always use the excuse that it's because Guzman fled from a Mexican prison, he writes. This is a ridiculous claim used to justify the anomalies. Mm-hmm. He didn't just flee from one Mexican prison. In 2015, El Chapo escaped via this jailhouse trap door through an...
So my guy's so rich, he didn't just flee one Mexican prison. He fled two of them. And look how he got up out of here, y'all. Hey, man, what it is to be rich.
Underground tunnel on a motorcycle and out the other end.
On a motorcycle.
In 2001, he also escaped from a different Mexican prison. Months after the most recent escape, Chapo was recaptured following a
Hey, that sounded like they was in a war zone.
Shootout with Mexican commandos who'd hunted him down, and he was brought to the U.S., where a federal jury in New York convicted him. Tonight, housed at America's most secure prison and still under indictment in Chicago, Chapo claims he is being mistreated.
Look at him, y'all. Look at him. He look evil. He look evil. Look at his eyes. Man.
Because of escape fears. Ironically, a similar complaint 10 years ago from one of the key witnesses against Chapo, his former top lieutenant, Jesus Vicente Zambada Niebla. During Zambada's 2 years here at the Chicago MCC, he wasn't allowed to the rooftop sports courts to exercise.
Well, so they mad because at this time, this was his co-defendant. And he wanted to go outside. But if your boss doesn't escape 2 prisons, what's for you to fly something on top of this building and get yourself off, or have somebody coming or somebody shoot and kill you? Man, look at here, man.
Prison authorities said there was too much risk that the cartel boss would be picked off by a sniper or would stage a helicopter escape. El Chapo has been on a crusade since arriving at the Supermax in Colorado to communicate with his attorneys and allow them to deliver documents to his prison cell as he works to concoct a legal move that would result in his unlikely release. No response to the I-Team tonight from Supermax officials, but the freedom that would concern them is more illicit, a jailbreak that no one has ever succeeded in pulling off. And dare we say, probably never will.
You would think not, but he's done it before, as you mentioned, just not in the United
Twice.
States.
Right. That's true.
What?
Okay, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Me personally, I've been behind there, and they can make it hard on you on the yard. I know they can make it hard on you on the yard. So I do know what it is like to be back there. And I do know that them people be messing with you a lot. But El Chapo, you done did a lot of things. You done killed a lot of people. What do you expect? It's always the ones with power that always, soon as you get up on it, they're cowards. Well, I want to see what y'all say. Can you hit the like and subscribe button? And tell me what else y'all want to hear about. Drop it in the comments.